Alrighty. All right. Looks like we are live. All right, we're on. We are live, and right from the get go. For those of you that see me looking left and right, or if I don't look like I'm looking at you on screen, that is because I'm trying to monitor two screens at once. Right. We are live on TikTok, and we are live as well here on YouTube. All right. Let's see. Wait, see if we get anybody coming in anytime soon. It's been a while since I've been live, all right, on both of these platforms, and I don't know. Sometimes it may feel like I may be getting a little punished for that because the platform might not necessarily push you out as much. But anyway, we are here doing a essentially. I'm just going to be sharing 5 steps, okay? The 5 different steps that you can take to start earning online, right? It's really simple. I know a lot of people are interested in getting started making money online. The last time I checked, or actually not even checked, I heard that making money online right now is like the one of the highest searched terms on Google. So if you're someone that has been interested or even remotely flirted with the idea of trying to earn online, then let's see what's going on my Wi-Fi. Okay. If you have been remotely interested in trying to earn online, right, thinking about getting started doing that, now is a great time to do so. Okay, there hasn't been a better time. More people. I don't think there's ever been a time where more people are as interested. So there is space for there's space for everyone, right? There's space for everyone and anyone that is interested in getting started doing this. Because, and I say this because I know there have been, I have seen plenty of comments. A lot of people, thinking that this stuff is saturated, right? Like there's no room for new people to come in and actually significantly be able to do this. Welcome, Hosanna. That is a beautiful name. I love that, Hosanna. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone that's jumping on. For those of you who are just joining for the first time, if you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Christian, and I currently reside in North Carolina. If you are new here, please let me know where you are. In fact, not even if you're new, even if you have been here a while, please let me know in the comment section where you are watching from. I always find it interesting to know how far these lives get. Welcome and good morning to everyone. All right, I see my friends, my crowd on TikTok has finally started to come through. Things here on the other side, you guys here on YouTube a little bit slower. Thank you so much. I appreciate the likes tapping on the screen. For those of you on TikTok, please, 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 please go ahead and tap the screen. Tap the screen. It helps to get to push the live out a little bit more, and also get the word out to help as many people as possible who might be interested in getting started, earning online. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. REM in motion, REM in motion. If you don't mind me asking, REM in motion, what is your first name? What is your first name? I tend to ask just because my name's Christian, by the way. Nice to meet you. I usually ask just because I like to know the names of those who are watching, and so I can address you by your first name. It feels a lot more like a conversation, right, as opposed to me just talking. And by the way, oh, Remy, I love that. Okay, thank you so much, Remy. Remy, have you ever is this your first have you ever been interested, or are you aware of people making money online with digital marketing and affiliate marketing? Is that something? Welcome, Jamon. Is that something that you've been looking into? Is that something that you've been interested in? Is that something that you're looking to get started with? the whole concept of earning online with digital marketing and affiliate marketing. You are familiar. Okay, all right. So that tells me the way you say you are familiar, that tells me it's something that you might not have necessarily started, but you might be interested. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not interested, or but you are familiar with it. Okay. And guys, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Drop a one. That's right. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Appreciate it. All right, guys. So really quick, like I mentioned, I'm just gonna go through this. By the way, this is just not me talking to you, right? Yes, I'm gonna be showing you the steps. It's like we're gonna go through 5 basic steps that you need to go through in order to have success. Earning online. Okay. And this is I like to do this in the form of kind of like a Q&A, right? So at any one point, if you do have a question, please put it in the comments and I will do my best to answer it. I am monitoring 2 different platforms, so I'm trying to keep up with the comment sections on both platforms. Okay, so if you do have any questions as I go through this, please be sure to ask. Okay, be sure to ask, and if I do not get to them, you can always reach me through my DMs. Okay, and I do have, for those of you who, if you do happen to have to jump off a little sooner, I do have a free training that is available to anyone that is going to go into more detail. It's a video training. It's 100% free. It's a video training that goes into detail showing you how you can get started earning an income online, even as a complete beginner with absolutely no experience. And the way to get it, if you are on if you're watching on YouTube, you can get it. It's going to be the first link in the description. First is going to be in the one of the links in the description below of the video. If you're on TikTok, all you need to do is just go to the top left-hand side of the screen where you see my profile picture. Click on that. It's going to open up a bigger profile picture of myself. Click on that again, and it'll take you to my TikTok profile, and then all you want to do is click on the LINK over there. I've got to spell it out because TikTok does get a little funny sometimes when you say certain words. But you want to click on the LINK in my bio right there on TikTok, and it will take you to the page where you can get access. You'll see it. It's like a free digital marketing and affiliate marketing course. It's a video course, right, that you can get access to, and it will go into further detail showing you how you can get started doing this stuff and actually have some real success. Okay, so make sure you get your hands on that. But I am going to show you how simple it is to get started right here in this live. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining me for the first time, again, my name is Christian, and I do digital marketing and affiliate marketing. And when I say that, I need to clarify, when I say digital marketing, I'm talking about just doing it for myself. I'm not talking about where you've got like a traditional 9 to 5 working for another company where they give you like a full, like a salary or an hourly wage. I'm just talking about working independently on your own, setting your own schedule, working when you want to, having that time freedom to do what you want, when you want, and how you want to do it. Okay, but obviously you do have to put in some hours, right? Because you've got to do something, right, in order to start earning. Okay, so first and foremost, the one thing that I want to point out, right, digital marketing and affiliate marketing, and the reason I always stress on this is because it's such a misconception that's out there, right? Digital marketing, first and foremost, just so we're all on the same page, right? Way too many people have been misled into thinking that digital marketing is like this new thing, like this new opportunity that is solely and only about selling digital products, right? And that is absolutely not the case. That could not be the furthest thing from the truth. Okay, in simple terms, digital marketing is basically promoting and promoting anything online, right, on the internet, right? So it could be a physical product, it could be a digital product, it could be a business, it could be a brand, it could be promoting yourself, right, as a personal brand, right? Anything, right? If you're using the internet to promote it, you're essentially doing digital marketing. Okay, so let's get that out the way. It is not only about selling digital products, right? It could be anything that you're selling. Secondly, affiliate marketing is in simple terms, and I need to explain that really quickly as well, because a lot of people kind of use affiliate marketing and digital marketing interchangeably as if they're the same thing, but they're not quite, right? There's a little difference. The reason, so first and foremost, affiliate marketing is an extremely simple business model that allows regular individuals like you and I to promote other people's or other businesses products and services in return for an affiliate commission every single time we help them generate sales as a result of our marketing efforts. Now, with affiliate marketing, the best way to get that success is typically going to be with digital marketing, right? So you can make sales as an affiliate without promoting online. It could be word of mouth, it can be on the street, it could be with billboards, putting stuff in the newspaper, whatever the case may be, right? But because you're promoting someone else's product, right, you still earn the commission. But generally speaking, to have the best chance of success, or the way you want to go about doing it, is through digital marketing. Okay, so that's I hope we're all on the same page. If anybody doesn't understand what I just mentioned, please let me know. Just put your question in the comments. But if you do understand and everything's clear, drop me a one in the comments, and then we'll move forward. Okay. Now, we will jump straight into the first step, right? The first step of the five. All right. I appreciate you guys tapping on the screen. Okay. Awesome, Remy. I love that. I love it. Thank you. I really appreciate it when people engage. It lets me feel like I'm actually talking to people, right? As opposed to talking to myself. These are the kind of people, you guys are the kind of people that, that I want to deal with, right? All right. So step one of the five. Okay. The first and foremost, if you want to earn online, right, you're going to need a product. Okay, it goes without saying, right? I mean, well, it seems like duh, like obviously, right? But it's not necessarily that straightforward. But you're going to need a product. Okay, and that product, it's going to be a product or service, actually. All right, you're going to need some kind of thing that you're going to sell, right, that is going to solve somebody's problem. Okay, if you have some kind of product or provide any kind of service, right, that solves a problem for somebody else, right? And when I say problem, it doesn't have to be like this big dramatic problem. It just enables somebody else to do something more easily, like, right, something that's going to help them, right? If you have a product or service that helps people get what they want, right, solves their problems, you can earn online. Okay, you can earn. Okay, now you're going to have to choose between a physical product or a digital product, right? And people earn by selling either one of those, and they do it all online, right? Since we're doing digital marketing here and affiliate marketing, keep in mind everything that I'm talking about here is going to be, we're specifically talking about doing this all online, right? So we're not looking to go bother friends, family, and all this kind of stuff. We're looking to sell the stuff that we're looking to sell online, and that's where the digital marketing comes into play. Now, the product that you pick and decide to sell, right? It could be your own product, right? Like if you decide to create your own product, or like I described earlier with affiliate marketing, it could be somebody else's product that you're deciding to sell, right? Now, if you're going the physical product route, that is going to involve a lot more work. It's going to be a headache, right? Think about, what it entails to make your own product versus, selling somebody else's product that has already been proven to, work. As a beginner, I always encourage people to go the affiliate marketing route, where you're promoting somebody else's product, right? So that you do not have to worry about all the intricacies that go into running your own full-fledged business, right? You don't have to, if you go the affiliate marketing route, which means you're not going to be a product owner, you don't have to worry about creating your own product or providing your own service. You're not going to have to worry about managing inventory or dealing with shipping and handling, right? Or customer returns or dealing with customer service, period. Okay. Those are all headaches and annoyances for the product owners to deal with. As an affiliate marketer, your only job, right? Or I should say your primary job is going to be learning how to do marketing, right? Like digital marketing, and getting eyeballs onto the products that you are selling. Okay. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you have the option of going with a physical product or a digital product. I always tend to encourage people getting started to go the route of a digital product. Okay. And the reason why is because even though, in as much as it may seem like a physical product is an easier thing to sell because everybody knows what that is and they can see it, it's physical, right? As opposed to a digital product. There's some people when they hear digital product, they're not even sure what that is. Okay. A digital product is just basically something, anything that can be delivered digitally, right? Online. It's not a tangible product that you can touch. Like, so for example, it's like, let's just say, ebooks, right? You see all the physical books we've had in class and all that kind of stuff. Now they're available as ebooks, right? So that is a digital product, right? Your streaming services, Netflix, and all these different things that you have, those are all digital products, right? uh, Guides, right? Courses, like people take online courses now in school and all that stuff, and in with school, or even courses of digital products are courses that people have created that they sell online now, right? If you have some kind of knowledge, you can package your knowledge from, let's say, your own expertise or experience from your life, right, or your professional life. There are things that you have done, that you have solved issues and problems in your personal life that other people might be going through as well, and they would be happy to pay you to show them the shortcut to taking care of that problem that you had, right? And you can package that into a digital product as well, right? Like you can turn it into an ebook, a PDF, and sell that. You can turn it into a course, right, and sell it. Those are digital products all right there. Okay. And they can be delivered instantly. That's the great thing about digital products. You can deliver them instantly without having to worry about physically shipping the product as you would say with a physical product. Okay. So now, I mentioned earlier the reason why I tend to push people more towards going the digital product route is because with physical products, the margins tend to be a lot smaller. Okay. So think about this for a second. When I say the margins, I'm just basically talking about the cost, the difference between the cost of creating that physical product and the cost of selling it. Okay. That difference, the margin right there, is pretty small. Okay. For any product owner as compared to, say, a digital product. And as an affiliate, right, if you don't want to deal with creating your own product, as an affiliate where you're promoting somebody else's product, you're only earning a percentage. You're only earning a percentage of the sale. So for a product owner who's already making a small, has a small margin, they can only afford to give you a small percentage of that sale, which means that as an affiliate marketer, in order to make a lot of money, which you can selling physical products, right, you're going to have to, sell a lot more, to produce a lot more volume. Okay. Right. And that's where you see people, like TikTok Shop and stuff, right? People are making a lot of sales on TikTok Shop selling physical products, right? But you've got to generate a lot of sales, a lot of sales, a lot of sales. Whereas with the digital product, right? Digital product owners are willing to pay you as much as 30%, right? With physical products, your affiliate commissions are typically going to be anywhere like 2%, 3%, up to 5, maybe if you're lucky 10%. Like you see it like on Amazon, for example, right? You can be an affiliate on Amazon and promote anything that they have available there. They're all physical products, but the commissions are small. With digital products, digital product owners are willing to pay you as much as 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, even 100%, right? And you may be wondering, okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they pay you 100%? How do they make money? Well, what you're missing is that what they really want is the customer information, and they make more of their money on the back end, right? So they're willing to pay you as much as 100% on the front end, right? So just to get that customer's information, thanks to your digital marketing efforts, a new customer that that they did not have to go find on their own, they're willing to reward you with that much, just to entice a lot more affiliates to come and promote their products. Okay. And so that's where I say affiliate marketing, selling digital products, is the cheat code for beginners who are looking to get started. Okay. So step one, as I mentioned, is having your own product. Okay. Having your own product. Once you've established what product you want to get, right, what product you want to create or sell as an affiliate in whatever niche you have decided to go into, When I say niche, I'm just referring to like your category, right? Whether you want to go into the health and wellness industry, or if you want to go into gardening, whatever the case may be. If you're not sure what niche to go into, right? I'll tell you right off the bat, there are three main big niches. Those are the big three niches. If you go into any one of those three, right, you are unlock live access. What happened? Okay. Anyway, yeah, if you go into any one of those three niches, okay, you are bound to do well because those are niches that do extremely well online. All right. So the big three, right? That's going to be health and wellness. Okay. Second, and then you're also going to have the wealth niche, right? When I say health and wellness, let me just extend that. Just that has anything to do with like your health and weight loss, for example, feeling more healthy, building muscle, all those type things, right? And then you've got the wealth niche, okay? That has anything to do with earning more, right? Making money, whether that's real estate or finance or learning how to, like what I'm talking about right now, learning how to earn online, right? Anything that involves getting making more money, right? Your personal finance, whatever the case may be, okay? That's the wealth niche, right? And then lastly is going to be relationships, okay? So these can be any kind of relationships, whether it's like platonic relationships or romantic relationships, right? For example, things like people, who are interested. Let's just say, for example, guys who struggle with dating, right, or learning how to, like how to, go talk to women and that type of stuff. There are people making a killing from products like that, believe it or not, or women who want to learn how to be more attractive to men and all that type of stuff. There are products, digital products just like that, right? That's a huge niche, okay? That is an extremely huge niche. Hey, welcome, Bella. That is one of Bella is one of my digital marketing friends. Okay, right, and that's one of the other things too, guys. Once you get started in this stuff, you get in this industry, you're gonna meet an hey, Bella, you're gonna meet an amazing group of people, right? It's an amazing community. Okay. All right. So that is step 1 of 5. Okay. So that's step 1 of 5 when it comes to like the different steps, different things that you need to put into place in order to give yourself the best possible chance to succeed with making money online. All right. So you've got your product, right? That's the first thing that you need. Moving on to step 2. Okay. You're going to need a platform on which to sell that product, okay? To sell your digital product, right? And like I mentioned earlier, as I told you guys, a lot of these things, they can apply to physical products as well. But like we've established from the get-go, we're looking more towards digital products, right? If you want to earn, right? If you want to earn online and you're looking for the quickest path to make the most amount as you possibly can, I'm telling you, you want to go the digital product route, okay? That's the way you want to go. Margins are bigger. You just have to create them one time, whether you're creating your own or or selling someone else's. You just have to. It's just a one-time thing. It's created once, and you can sell it over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so you need a platform. Now, what do I mean by platform? We're talking about your online store. Okay, like a place on which to house your digital product that you're selling. Okay, just like with physical products, right? Physical products like Walmart, for example, they have their stores, right? All the shops you go to, Home Depot, whatever the case may be, they have physical locations on where they put all the products that they sell. Okay. In the same way, we need to have something like that online, right? We need to have our own digital store, a platform on which to be able to house our digital product that we sell, whether it's our product that we're creating and selling or another person's product that we've decided to partner with and sell, right? But we need our own space online where we can drive people to go see the products that we are promoting so that they can buy them. Okay, just so I can give you some examples, right? And all this stuff that I'm sharing with you right here, if you're taking notes, right? Note takers and money makers, as they say. If you take notes, you literally can take this framework that I'm giving you and go out there today and start putting it all into play. and figuring it out on your own, and start making it. You can, okay? Obviously, there are quicker and faster ways and options to go about doing this, which I will share if you are interested and you want to know. But like I mentioned, follow all everything that I'm sharing with you here. You can actually go out there and put it into practice and start generating your own income. Okay, so you need your own platform. Now let me give you some examples, right? Let me give you some ones that you can go look at and go find for yourself. And like I said, I'm sharing information that you can take and actually go put into practice, and you'll and start, putting this stuff to work. An example of some online stores or online platforms that you can use, right? Like places that you might have heard of Shopify. That's one as an example. But the one that I use is called Stan Store. That's one. That's another one. You might have heard of another one called Beacons, right? You might have heard of another one called Gumroad, right? So that's I'm just giving you I believe four different examples of online stores and online places where you can house your digital products, right? I'm sure you've even possibly even heard of Linktree. These are all, you've seen them. Like you've seen when you go to different people's social media profiles, right? You'll always hear people talking about, oh, go check out the LINK, right? In my bio, I keep spelling it out simply because, like I said, TikTok gets kind of funny when you say certain words, right? But that's where that LINK, right? That is in their profile, right? In their bio. That's where that's where that's the LINK to their store, to their online store. Okay, so Stan Store is the one that I use, but it's it can't there it's a little more expensive. Okay, I would suggest if you're just getting started, okay, because I want you to be in a position where you are already making money before you start spending money. Okay, right? You don't want to put yourself, you don't necessarily, if you can avoid putting yourself in a hole where you're paying for all these different tools, before you've actually started earning, you're better off. And then once you start earning and you want to upgrade and make your business run better and all that, and use some of these paid tools that give you more options and stuff, then okay, at that point you want to upgrade, right? I've reached that stage, so that's why I choose to invest in the one that I'm using right now, which is called Stan Store. Okay, right? As a matter of fact, that is actually the LINK that you would see if you click on the LINK that I told you about earlier, right? So those are that, right? You need that platform, and then in addition to that, right? In addition to that platform, you also have some automation going into place whereby you don't have to be manually and physically present in order to be involved in the sale, right, of whatever it is that you're promoting or whatever it is that you're selling, right? You don't want to be in a position where every time somebody wants to make a purchase, or you have to be there on the computer and answering questions and then showing them where to go, right? It's all automated. Okay, when you have that store, you have everything automated, whereby your digital products on the store, you've got your processor there to process like pay mints, right? Pay, when people want to give you, they need to pay you, right, to in order to receive the product digitally, right? All that stuff is automated. And that is how and why you often hear people who earn online talking about earning while they're sleeping, for example, right? Or waking up in the morning, and they made some sales overnight, right? Because you have your storefront that is out there 24/7, ready to process transactions, so you are not manually and physically involved in the whole process yourself. Like I mentioned earlier, as a marketer, as a digital marketer, and as an affiliate marketer, all you need to worry about is actually promoting. And we're going to get there. I'm going to discuss that. I'm going to explain exactly how you can do that. Okay, when we get to that's going to be step 3 that I'm talking about. And if you are worried about like the fact that maybe you're not a techie person, or that is not stuff that you have to worry about right now, with so many advancements in technology, AI, and everything that we have. There are systems and stuff that are already automated. All you just need to do is just, take care of there are even free ones right now. Like I told you, for example, I use StanStore, but there are free ones that you don't even have to spend any money on, right? So like Beacons, for example, Gumroad. The only difference with those free ones is when you do make a purchase, sometimes they will, a lot of times they will take a percentage, right? Like some kind of fee. So you earn a little bit less, but it's minuscule, right? It's enough to get you started. And when you get to the point where you want to get more expensive tools that have more functionality, you can do that. Okay. But right now we just want the basics to get started. Right. I created a faceless channel, motivational quotes. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Quote talk. Yep. I'm looking to create a DP to sell it with. What is a DP? Quote talk. What is a DP? I'm looking to create a DP to sell with it. Oh, digital product. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah, digital product. Okay, yeah. Oh no, absolutely. There are plenty, right? So yeah, digital product, right? Yes, digital product. So Quote Talk. What is your first name, by the way? Quote Talk. I always like to know the people's names so that I can. So I can address you by your first name, right? It kind of, my name's Christian, by the way. Nice to meet you, Quote Talk. I always like to know people's first names and address them as such, because it makes it feel more like we're having an actual conversation. But yes, Quote Talk, I'll help you out with that right away, right? There are platforms, there are networks where you can go and find digital products, right, that you can promote on your quote page without even having to. You don't have to pay for them, because I know you do know. I use ChatGPT and Canvas to create me an ebook named Reese. Oh, Reese. Okay, nice to meet you, Reese. Nice to meet you. Okay, so you do have your own. So you have created an ebook, right? So you have created your own ebook, which I'm assuming you're going to sell, and I hope that the ebook that you created is very much in line, the same topic of like your quote page, right? Like the quote page that you talked about. So the kind of products that you want to be looking to sell on something like that are going to be products in relation to motivation. People who are into that type of stuff, they tend to, it's like people, especially in the manifestation niche, they tend to be, they tend to want those type of products. But if you're not satisfied or happy with the product the ebook that you have created, there is a place called, I don't know, you may or may not have heard of it. It's called ClickBank. All right. ClickBank, right? .com. That's a place, right, that has tons of digital products, right? Tons of digital products, right? And you can go there and look, right? You can go there and look and find a digital product. You're gonna have to sign up, right? As on the platform, and it's free, 100% free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for anything, right? You can go there and you can find a lot of the products that you will find. You can look at, and they're categorized into different niches. So you can find a product there that is related to like motivation, manifestation, those type of products. Those are the type of products that tend to do well with quote pages. And even products in the wealth niche, like any product that's around, involved around making like earning online, those will do well there too as well. Like I want to sell like a motivational workbook that motivates any individual for 60 to 90 days. Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely can do that, right? You absolutely can do that. And what you want to do is put it on your, like I just mentioned here, we're on step 2 of 5 in terms of, in terms of what you need to do to earn online. You absolutely can create, you absolutely can sell something like that, right? And you need a platform to sell it on, which is what I was talking about right now in step 2, right? So something like StanStore, Beacons, Gumroad. What else is that? You can use Linktree. Like there's so many of them out there. These ones that I just mentioned are the more popular ones that Gary Vee, for instance. I don't know if you've heard of him. Like he has endorsed StanStore, made a major investment into them. So get overwhelmed putting it all together. Oh, I get it. No. Like, don't be. And that's where, that's where a lot of these courses come to play. Like, for example, the one where I learned how to do all this stuff that I'm talking about, that I'm now sharing, right, it's a product called DWA, right? Digital Wealth Academy. It's a digital product that teaches people how to do digital marketing, affiliate marketing, how to earn online, and then it also teaches 15 different ways to earn an income online, right? Whether it's doing like TikTok Shop or UGC or brand deals or Amazon affiliates, right? Or monetizing through a YouTube channel, like they tip how much to join. So Digital Wealth Academy is actually it's actually a $497 product, but you do not have to come up with that entire amount up front. Okay, you don't have to come up with that up front because they do have installment plans available, right? You people can get started for as low as zero down, and you don't have to make your first installment until like maybe 30 days later, and you can do that for as low as like 41 bucks a month, okay, until you eventually pay it off. A lot of times what people do, a lot of people, I've seen scenarios where people get started and with nothing down or whatever little amount that they qualify for, right? And with before their first installment is due, they've learned enough from the product, from the program and the course and the community, and they've already generated enough to cover the cost of that first installment or to pay the entire thing altogether. Okay. So if that is something, I mean, I'll discuss more about that later on if you want to, or if you want to DM me, you can do that too. But if you want to get access to that right away, right, that shows you how to do all this stuff step by step, right? It's going to teach you how to create your own product if you want to, which it seems like that's what you're doing. Reese, it seems like that's what you're doing. It will teach you how to do that stuff step by step. So that overwhelm that you're feeling right now, that is where that type of stuff comes into play, right? It's a course that has everything laid out in step by step format, okay, showing you like click by click. You're watching the video and it shows you sign up here, click here, and do this, right? It shows you everything step by step, and by the time you're done, you'll have your store up and running, everything good to go, right? And by the way, just so you know, as a bonus for those who do decide to join that particular program with me while we're here on the live, you will get access to me for support, right? As a the program has its own support. There's a whole community of 100 and something thousand people in there, right? They'll all help, but you will get that personal help from me. And this is something that I just offer for free, just to help and make sure that people, I want my own people to succeed, right? I want my people to succeed. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that big time. Right. And getting my own personal support and mentorship, that means you're going to get my own my business number, my business phone number, which you can use to text me as often as you want to, or we can jump on a call if as need be. And for the first 2 months, right, I do offer to jump on you for free on a 30-minute Zoom call once a week, right? I've been doing this stuff I've been in the digital marketing space for well over a decade. I've been over it, but I will tell you, I'll be very upfront. Even though I've been in it for well over a decade, I've failed a whole lot more than I've succeeded. Okay. It's not until fairly recently, that I started learning. Once I got into Digital Wealth Academy, like the course that I just mentioned, once I got into that's when things really started clicking, right? I mean, I've been in this space for well over a decade, right? So I know a lot, but I will be honest and tell you, I'll admit that I failed a lot more than I've succeeded. And why? That's because I've been doing what everybody's trying to do, right? Trying to figure it out on your own and trying to watch on YouTube and Google my way through, and then try to patch information left and right without having any guidance. And when you're a beginner and you don't really know your left from your right, you don't even know if the person you're listening to or watching from actually does know what they're talking about, right? Whereas inside a course like Digital Wealth Academy that I have right now, that I'm telling you, that I'm recommending for you as well, is that you're learning from six-figure, seven-figure, and eight-figure mentors, people who have made as much as 8 figures in the online space selling digital products, right? They know what they're talking about. Okay. So if you're learning directly from a multi-millionaire, right, best believe that you would pay attention and you just follow their guidance, right? So that's the difference. A lot of times people, And by the way, guys, I promise I am going to get back to finishing like all the 5 steps, right? So that by the time we finish with this, you will have like the full 5 steps. You'll know everything that you need to do, right? I promise I'm going to get back to that. I'm just answering the question here. But what I was saying is that a lot of times people, will often say, why bother purchasing a course when you can get that stuff online for free? Yeah, you can, but it's going to take you forever. It's going to take you forever trying to figure out everything on your own, and that's why like someone like me, I know, despite having been online for over a decade, right, like doing this stuff, it's not until like recently, over the past couple of years, before things really started clicking, or like when I got off that mentality of like, oh, I don't need to pay for this, I don't need to pay for that, when I decided to start investing in myself, learning from mentors, from people who have already successfully done exactly what it is that I'm trying to do. That's when things started to turn around. But anyway, Reese, if you're still here, uh, ask any other questions you have. Just ask them away. Ask away. I'll be here. And if you don't want to ask here, you can always reach me through my through my DMs. Okay. Now, so I was on step 2, right? Step 2, we're talking about right? Having a platform to promote this stuff. Okay. If you have any questions about those, like the platform and all that type of stuff, let me know. I'll be sure to answer. Now, step 3, right? Step 3 is an audience. Okay. You're going to need an audience, right? In order, because you have your digital product, right? You have your digital product, and it's, whether it's a digital product or physical product, you're going to need an audience of people, right? Who are interested in whatever product it is that you've chosen to promote or chosen to sell. You're going to need an audience of people to sell to. Okay. And this is one of the things, right? A lot of people have this misconception that in order to succeed online, you've got to have like a huge following, right? And you've got to go, you need a ton of followers, and you need a ton of views, and you have to go viral and all that type of stuff. You absolutely do not need any of that stuff. Okay. Right now, right now, this is 2025. We have come to a place where all those things were a thing of the past, right? The algorithms have changed, right? In the past, it was all about having a big following, and if you create any piece of content or you create anything, it pushes it out to your big following and all that. Now the algorithms are rewarding. They are rewarding a good content, right? They are rewarding good pieces of information. So I don't want to say a level playing field, because obviously if you have more followers, and it does help, but right now the algorithms work so much so that you can be a complete beginner, right? Have zero following, have nothing, and you actually still have the ability and the chance to reach a wide variety of people. Okay. That's why you'll see people on starting new TikTok profiles or whatever social media platforms, right, creating content. And if the content is good, it has the ability to go viral. It has the ability to reach a lot of people. Okay. So that's basically what you're going to that's the third thing that you're going to need. Okay. And how do we go about doing that? Okay. Well, of course, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing this through digital marketing, right? And the digital marketing is going to be stuff that we promote online. And this is going to be primarily through various different social media platforms, because we're doing this organically. We're not going to be we're not going to be spending money on traffic. Okay. At least at the start, at the beginning, in the early stages. Of course you can, but as a beginner, I would not encourage that. I would not advise that, because you really don't understand how these platforms work. You need to gain some experience, and you're better off doing that through the organic route, right? Like trying to get your audience organically, right? See what works, learn what works, see what makes people respond, what doesn't, right? And then once you have a good feel of that, then you might want to start looking into the paid advertising route, if that is something that you want to do. That is, going the paid route is just a matter of fueling the fire and trying to speed up your results and that type of stuff, right? But when we're starting out, we're going to be doing this on social media platforms. and it's going to be in the form of little pieces of content, right? It's going to be videos primarily, right? It doesn't have to be, right? There are, and by the way, let me just tell you right up front before you get scared away. When I say videos, right, I know a lot of people get thrown out there because a lot of people just for whatever, a lot of people don't want to be on camera, and I understand that, right? Well, the good thing about what we do here is that there's something called faceless digital marketing, right? Now you can promote products and services without showing your face on camera, right? Without having to be on camera, without having to use your voice if you don't want to. We have AI tools now that are really good, right? Where you can create pieces of content. If you need a voice, there are AI voices out there that sound pretty darn good. Okay, so keep that in mind. Like you see me here now on live, right? I'm doing a live, and I'm doing that because that's the route. That's one of the methods of promoting that I have chosen to do, right? Like I choose to go live. I choose to create content where I'm speaking in the videos, and but you don't have to do that. Okay. I will, however, tell you that if you are comfortable doing it, or if you can overcome the fear, if you do have that fear of doing it, I would highly encourage you to go live big time or create content that does show your face, because it makes it a lot easier for people to start getting to know you, right? And like you and trust you. And once you have those three factors all combined into play, it makes it easier to generate a sale. Okay, it makes it easier to generate a sale. I mean, think about this for a quick second, right? When let's just say if you're walking on the street and some random stranger comes to you and they start wanting to, they start pitching you on something, and they've got this product that they want to sell to you, and you don't know them, right? And you're like, who is this guy, right? Exactly. And you're not interested, right? You're just not interested. But if you had, let's just say, for example, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your best friends, like close friends, people that you actually know, come to you with that exact same product, with the exact same spiel, exact same speech, right? As for with that guy that you shoot off, right? That you weren't interested in hearing from. If any one of those people came to you with that, you would be more likely to listen. You would lend more of an ear, right? And you might possibly even purchase. Okay. So that is what you want to develop online, and which is the reason why I say once you're getting started, if you are, if you don't have any issues with getting on camera, showing your face, and revealing your identity and showing who you are, your personality, if you don't have a problem with that, go ahead and do that, because it definitely speeds up that no like I mean getting to that point of having that no like and trust factor. Okay, definitely speeds it up. So once you have, like I mentioned earlier, you need that audience, right? And you can start from scratch. And if you're worried about like your friends, family seeing all the stuff that you don't have to worry about that, right? You can go create new accounts, start from scratch, block all your friends and family, people that you don't want seeing whatever it is that you're doing for whatever reason that you don't want them to know, right? You can do that and start from scratch, right? All the big accounts that you see, they all started from zero, right? They all started from zero. And like I said, you do not have to have a huge audience. You don't need to have a ton of followers, a ton of views, or going viral in order to be successful online, okay? Because what we do is very targeted, very niche specific, and you're going after a specific individual, right? You're going after a target individual, the people that actually need the product that you are promoting to solve whatever problem it is that they're trying to solve. Okay. And like I said, the way the algorithms work right now, if you produce the right kind of content, the right message, your content will find those people. Okay. It will bring people. We're basically looking to attract the right kind of people to whatever to our content, which ultimately will lead them to the particular product that would solve whatever problem it is that they have. Okay, so that was number four. Sorry, that was number three. Remember, we talked about 5 steps, right? those are the main steps right there. Okay. Now, when it comes to like the audience building all that type stuff, let's just say we're doing videos, whether you're showing your face or not showing your face. Okay. Whichever route you're going, we're going to be doing this through in the form of videos. Okay. And these are going to be short form videos, right? Little 7-second videos where you can show your face on screen, or you don't have to, right? You can use B-roll footage, right? If you don't want to show your face, and we put text on screen, right? With the right message appealing to the right person. Okay. We have these little videos that you create, and you want to do like, ideally you want to do 3 of those per day, but these are little 7-second videos. You can do 30-second videos, 1-minute video, but you want to try to keep them under 1 minute, 2 minutes max, that type of stuff, right? And those ones that are longer, right? Those ones that are longer are typically going to be videos in which you are talking, in which you are talking, right? But if you're doing this facelessly, or even if you are doing this face forward, right, showing your face, majority of the videos you're going to be looking to make are just 5 to 7 second videos. Okay, the majority of videos are going to be 5 to 7 second videos. Okay, with text on screen, with the right message, and these are all things that you're going to learn. You're going to have to learn how to do. Or like I mentioned earlier, I talked about Digital Wealth Academy, which is the course that I've learned a lot of this stuff from. That will allow you, that you can also get your hands on and also learn from. Okay. uh, as I mentioned, if you want to check that out, like I mentioned, if you do get started with that on this live while I'm here on the live, you will get that added bonus of having me as your mentor or someone to to help guide you, right? And you will get my personal phone number with that, right? um, if you want to check it out, it's going to be like the top left hand side of the screen. Click on that. That's going to on my profile picture. This is for those of you who are on TikTok. People on YouTube, all you need to do is just it's going to be those links in the description below this video. But for those of you on a TikTok, it's going to be top left hand side of the screen. Click on my picture. It's going to open up a bigger picture of myself. Click on that again, and it'll take you to my TikTok profile. And then you want to click on the LINK right inside my profile there, inside my bio, and it will take you to my store, right? I told you, remember in step 2, we talked about having a store, your platform, right, on which you're selling these products, right? Click on that, it'll take you to my store. And when you get there, you're looking for the one that's going to be the second option there, right? It's called DWA, Digital Wealth Academy. Click on that, and it will take you to that page where you can see everything that you're going to be getting, right? All the different modules that you'll be learning about, and you want to scroll to the bottom and look at the various options to get in. Okay, like I mentioned, it is a $497 course, which you do not have to come up with upfront if you don't want to, right? Because they do have plans, installment plans available, which you can get started with for as little as nothing down, and then $41 a month, somewhere there, and with the first installment not being due until like 30 days later. Okay, so they have those options there for you. They will show that, and you can get these virtual cards. Everything is explained over there, so just go check it out. Go check it out, and you'll see. Okay, and then as I mentioned, don't leave empty-handed while you're here. I do have a free course, which is also available in the same place. Just follow the same steps. Those of you here on YouTube, it's going to be linked. It's going to be in the description below this video. Those of you on TikTok, same way, right? Just get there, you'll see it. It's a free course. It's 100% free, and it's going to go into further depth, right, with all this stuff that I'm explaining to you right here. Okay, showing you how to get started, how the right way, right, to give yourself best possible chance of success. Okay, welcome Viber222. Okay, so now we're moving. So those are the three main steps that I just covered right there, right? Those are the 3 main steps that I just covered that you're going to need to go through, right? Now this 4th and 5th step that I mentioned, okay, the 4th and 5th step, these are not steps per se. Like, these are just additional things that you want to have to improve your chances, to significantly improve your chances of succeeding and getting all the extra help and support that you need. Okay, when you're trying to do any type of thing online, especially if it's something new, something that a lot of people are not necessarily familiar with, you want to be involved with a community. Okay, you want to have a community of people who are all working towards this, who have the similar mindset as yourself, who are all working towards towards succeeding with earning online. Okay, and that is where like the community that Digital Wealth Academy has really comes into play. It's one of the Digital Wealth Academy is a course that is hosted on the School platform, and it is the fastest growing course in the business, in the I guess in the business category on School, right? And there's a reason why it has over 130 something thousand. It might, at this point, it might have even probably fast approaching 140,000 people. Okay, uh, it speaks for itself, right? It speaks for itself. The training in there does what it says on the tin. Let's just put it that way. As I mentioned, it has 15 different ways to earn an income online, and one of them, which you do not have to get involved with, right? Because for whatever reason, there are some people who, for whatever reason, do not want to, sell or resell the course, which is fine, right? But it is there as an option, right? You can earn. They do a lot. Once you do get in, they do give you an 85% commission for every sale that you generate. Okay, 85%. Okay, as I did mention, the course is a 497 bucks course, which you don't have to come up with upfront, but they will they will reward you with an 85% commission for every sale that you generate. So that translates to a $422 dollar commission, $422.45. Okay, that's what that translates to. Okay, and those can add up really quickly. All right, those can add up really, really quickly. So think about it for a second. If you just make one extra of those every single month, let's just say you do just one a month, right? That's an additional 400 bucks to your budget, or like whatever it is that you have going on, and that can take care of quite a few things. Okay, I mean, that's not small. That's not a small amount. That can actually help. Now think about if you start doing this and then you start generating one of those per week. Now you're already looking at a 1680, close to, yeah, basically close to 1800, right? You're already looking at, whoa, my math right, close to 1700. Okay, math was a little off there, right? Close to 1700 in a month, right? So, and of course, like I mentioned, these things start adding up really quickly, and eventually, if you get to that point where you're generating these, what every once if you're generating these sales, every single day, all of a sudden now you're looking at a five-figure month just like that. Okay, but again, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, right? That is an option, by the way. That is an option. That is just one of the 15 different income streams that are taught, that they teach you inside the course, right? And it is one that is the quickest one to set up. I always encourage people, like especially beginners, if you're just getting started. I always encourage them to take advantage of that and use it, right? Especially if you're getting value from the course, right? And it's something that you want people to know about and share with your friends and family. Why not use your unique affiliate link and earn a commission from that, right? Every single sale you generate with that, that's 422. Okay. But then, like I said, 15 other different income streams. There's TikTok Shop and all, like a print on demand. That I can't list them all now. If you want to see everything, just go. You can go look at the sales page and you'll see all the different modules that they have there. Um, and as I mentioned earlier, if you want to see that, just go to the top left-hand side of my screen on TikTok, right? Click on my profile picture. It's going to open up a bigger profile picture of mine. Click on that again, and it will take you to my TikTok profile where you want to click the LINK in my BIO. It will take you to my storefront, and then you are looking for the one called DWA, Digital Wealth Academy. Click on that, and it will take you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you tapping on the screen. Side hustle. What is your name, Side hustle? My name's Christian, by the way. Nice to meet you. I always like to ask and know people's names so I can address them by their first names. I appreciate you tapping on the screen. Oh, is it Maria? I see. I just Maria Raja. I'm assuming Maria is your first name, and clearly you are in this space as well. So that is another fellow digital marketing, person that we have. Maria, appreciate. Thank you. I appreciate you responding, Maria. That's a beautiful name, by the way. I like it. Um, so guys, so that was a step. And by the way, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And by the way, guys, like I mentioned, this is just not a one-sided thing. For anybody that has any questions for me, please go ahead and ask away. I will be sure to respond. If it's something that you don't want to ask here, publicly, you can always message me. You can always DM me, right? And I will be sure to respond. For those of you on YouTube, same thing. You can, if you have any questions, just drop them in the comment section, or if you're watching this later, just put it in the comment section below. I will be sure to respond. I was indeed. Oh, you were indeed. Though. Okay, so where are you now, Maria? Because the way you said it, I was, I was. That means you're no longer, or you're obviously you have lifetime access. So it just means it sounds to me like you're no longer necessarily involved with it as much, right? Maybe you've moved on to something else. Maybe I don't know, SWC. Maybe I'm just guessing, or Legacy. What? So what were you? What are you in now? Which yeah, I'm not promoting it now. So what are you promoting now? If you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind sharing, do you perhaps you have your own product that you've created, doing your own thing, maybe? Let's see, Maria. So what are you promoting now, Maria? Let's see. I joined the 10 club and 20 club. Is that Live Good maybe? I don't know. Sounds Is that Live Good, or is 10 club and 20 club, is that the name of the product itself? I don't know. Like I remember those Live Good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Live Good and Save Club. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I see. I see. I see. I see. That's good. I mean, well, let me not say that's good. I'm just saying it's good for you. I'm glad that you found. It sounds like you found something that appeals to you more, right? So I promote those, right? Right. So yeah, that's good that you found something that appeals to you more, I suppose, or that resonates with you a little bit more, I suppose. Um, but yeah, 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 yeah. So I would imagine I would imagine that's probably going well, going better for you now than say DWA. If you don't mind me asking, if you don't mind sharing, what was it that made you move on from DWA? Or is it more about the fact that what you had going on with Live Good and Save Club were more appealing to you? Let me just put it that way. If you prefer not to share, that's fine. Just say, you can just tell me. You can just say in the comments that you prefer not to share. That's totally fine. All right. So, but yeah, and I'm gonna carry on with the last thing, right, guys? Which was, I'm still looking out for your response as well, Maria. Uh, but yeah, so guys, we had covered the four of the five steps. Like I told, the first three steps, those were the main things. Okay, those were the main things. And then I talked about the number four, right? Having a community, which actually that makes a huge difference, helps big time. And then the last step, the fifth step it's not a step per se. Like these are just additional things that would make a huge difference in giving you the best possible chance of succeeding, right? And the fifth is having a mentor. Okay, and that's where I come into play, right? Like what I would essentially be doing for any of you that decide to jump on with Digital Wealth Academy while we're on here live. Okay, one of the things I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. One of the things that I one of the things that I always offer for as a bonus for anyone that joins while we're on live is my free mentorship, and I'll essentially be acting as an accountability partner for you. Okay, making sure that you're doing whatever you're supposed to be doing to give yourself the best possible chance of success, and that's also going to involve you getting my personal phone number. or my business phone number, right? Where you can text me as often as you want. So, Maria, let me see what it was. You said, I didn't want to do this for the rest of my life because it's a one-off sale. The clubs are ongoing forever. Okay, the residual aspect. Okay, even if it don't work, it's financial. Even if yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I completely understand. I understand where you're coming from with regards to that. So yeah, with live good and all that, that's it's recurring, right? For as long as it's recurring, for as long as the people that you bring in stay on, right? All right, for that purpose. But with DWA, I get what you're saying, right? Where it's just a one-off sale as a and which means it feels like you have to constantly go after sales. But the good thing about it is if you set things up correctly, like at least the way that I show to do it, it definitely can make it feel less like you're going after a one-off sale. If you set things up, like if you like basically like the way I like to do it is having an email system set up, right? Whereby you're just focusing on bringing in leads, and you let the email, the newsletter do all the selling for you, right? The automation, you let it do all the same for you. 1K likes just supporting you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I see that big time. Do you go live yourself, Maria? So I'm asking so that whenever you do go on, I can jump on, and I'd love to support you as well. Do you ever go live, Maria, or are you more so? Yes, you do. Okay, let me go ahead and follow you. Let me go ahead and follow you, and one of those, perhaps at some point I might be able to catch you. I might be able to catch you when you do come on. I really appreciate you tapping on the screen. I appreciate it big time. For those of you that are just joining for the first time, if you're just joining for the first time, my name is Christian, and uh, you know I've just started recently doing lives as well. But my name's Christian, and I'm in North Carolina, soon to be moving to Florida. That's something that I'm looking forward to, right? And I essentially do, digital marketing and affiliate marketing, and I help beginners who are interested in doing the same as well. Okay, all right, and I do these lives a lot of times. I do these lives to come on and so that I can answer questions in real time, right? I can answer questions in real time because I know that there are a lot of just little things here and there that, people might be doubtful of, or they're not sure. Okay, see you. Thank you so much. I will see you later. Appreciate it. I appreciate it big time, Maria. Nice to meet you as well. I definitely appreciate it. All right, guys. So those were the 5 steps. And like I was mentioning earlier, that's the reason I do these lives, right? I like doing them so I can answer people's questions in real time. If you have any concerns, reservations, doubts, right? You can put them on here and I will respond. And for those of you who are on YouTube, if you do happen to catch this later when I'm not live, just put your comment or question in the comment section below. I will see it. I will get a notification for it, and I will always come back and answer. Okay. If you want to reach me directly, you can hit me up on any of the other socials. I'm on IG. I'm also on TikTok. So same handle as you're seeing on whatever platform you're seeing, like on YouTube, same handle, so you can easily find me that way. All right. But that is essentially it, right? So there's three main steps, right, like having a product to sell, a platform on which to sell it on, and then doing the marketing for it to attract people, get eyeballs onto the product that we have chosen to promote. Okay, those are the three main steps. And then to make things, improve to give yourself the best possible chance to improve your results and have better outcomes. 4 and 5, you're looking to have a community, right? It's good to have a community of people who are well involved doing the same kind of thing that you're trying to do, so you can bounce ideas off of each other, ask questions, help each other out, right? Mindset is huge. Okay, it helps big time when you're inside a community and you see people doing the same thing that you're doing and having major results, right? It's incredibly encouraging. It pushes you to want to move forward, and it gives you belief. When you see other people successfully doing what you're trying to do, it helps you know that it is possible, right? It is possible. And when you see these people, you see that they're no different from you, right? They're not any more special than you. They're just regular individuals like you and I, and you see what they're doing, right? And it's always encouraging when you have a community of people who are extremely supportive, by the way, right? Extremely supportive, wanting to see you do well. I mean, you guys saw here on TikTok, we just had Mario come through, and just supporting, and that's the thing about these platforms, right? You want to be active on them, right? They do like, they do like it when it's like, you want to earn, what do you call it, like, goodwill, TikTok goodwill, or YouTube, whatever platform you're on, right? When you engage, it also, like, those are points that you're getting, and those are brownie points that you're getting with TikTok, and they will, in turn, they'll tend to reward you as well, right? Give you, reward you with, in kind. Let's just put it that way. So, but yeah, so that's it, guys. Like, if you have any further questions, for me, please let me know. Be sure to ask away. I'll be sure to answer. Like I said, if you've been here, don't leave empty-handed. I do have a free course, right? I do have a free video course that goes into further detail, explaining and showing you how to, showing you the opportunity that there is with this stuff, right? When it comes to earning online with digital marketing and affiliate marketing, selling digital products. Don't leave empty handed. I do have a free course that you can get your hands on, right? If you are on YouTube, it's going to be one of the it's just going to be right in the description below the video. Just go ahead and grab it there. 100% free, right? And then if you are on TikTok, you just want to go to the top left hand side of the screen, click on my profile picture. That's going to open up a bigger profile picture of myself. Click on that again, and then it will take you to my TikTok profile. And once you're there, you want to click on the LINK. I'm spelling out the word, right? I've got to do it that way because TikTok does get kind of funny sometimes when you say certain words. But you want to click on that LINK inside my profile, BIO, right? And it's going to take you to my digital storefront. And what you're looking for there is the free guide, right? You can get it 100% free. You can get it. You're gonna have to, if you do get any emails from me, you can always respond to them with any questions that you have. I'll be sure to answer. But you can get access to that 100% free course right there. And then you can also, hey, hi, Yax, Firax. You are my, thank you. Hey, how you doing? I appreciate you tapping on. I appreciate you. I appreciate the hearts, Yax. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Is it Yaxi? Is it Yaxi? Yaxi Firax. Hi. But if you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Christian Yaxi, and I was just telling, I'm actually getting ready to jump off. I was just telling people not to leave empty-handed, right? I've got a free course. You guys could have been anywhere doing anything else, anywhere in the world, but you spent that time with me here, and for that I'm extremely grateful. Okay. Did you have a Discord? No, I do not have Discord. I am just I'm here on YouTube. I'm on the various different social media platforms. I'm on TikTok as well, IG, Facebook, and all those other, all the other places. But I do not have a Discord. I'm assuming you're on there. But I was telling people before I do jump off not to leave empty-handed. I do have a free course that will show you how to get started with digital marketing and affiliate marketing, even as a complete beginner with no prior experience. Where I'm guessing you're asking where I'm in the United States. Okay, I'm in the United States. I'm in North Carolina in the United States. That's where I'm at. How about you, Yaxi, Farax? Where are you? Where are you located? And I always, same with those of you here on TikTok. If you are, I always like to know where people are, tuning in from, where people are watching. I always find it really interesting and extremely fascinating, to know where people are coming from, where people are watching from. So you are in Ethiopia. Okay, Well, you didn't spell the entire thing, but I'm guessing that's what you meant, Ethiopia. So Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa, that is the capital of Ethiopia, I believe. Are you? That's a. You know what? I'm not gonna pretend and act like I know a lot, right? Oh, you are in Addis Ababa. Okay, all right. Well, hey, lucky guess. How about it? All right. I was just getting ready to say it's not like I know a ton of cities over there, but I do have I do have an uncle that used to live there, but he's retired now. He was working for the UN, the United Nations, but he's retired now in Addis Ababa. And also, I do have, this Ethiopia has what, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it has the best airline in Africa. Ethiopian Airlines. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe Ethiopian Airlines is the best airline in Africa. Yep. Yes. 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 Yeah. Let me tap. I know this is it's so interesting. This is amazing, man. Technology, man. How I can be sitting here, in a little room here in North Carolina, and I'm able to communicate and talk to people online all the way across the Atlantic in Ethiopia. This is awesome. This is like this is absolutely awesome. So, but I don't know Yaxi, but what I've been talking about here is essentially how people can earn online with digital marketing and affiliate marketing. That is, I'm a digital marketer, affiliate marketer. That's what I do, and I also amongst others, I do help and mentor people who are interested in getting started and learning how to do that. Okay. So, but anyway, guys, I'm getting ready to jump off. Before I do, if you do have any questions for me, right? Because I've already been here for about an hour and 15, and I need to start getting going. I've got a couple of things that I got to get going, get to doing. I've got some work I got to get done as well. Okay. I mean, this is work too, I suppose, but there's some tasks that I have to complete today. So, if you have any questions for me, ask them now. I am getting ready to jump off, but if not, if you're not able, if you did ask a question, for those of you here on TikTok, if you did ask me a question and I missed it, please forgive me. I will be. You can always reach me on through my DMs. Let's see. So because I am getting ready to jump. Oh, Eunice, I've got another one of my friends here, Unipod. That name, I love it. How you doing, Eunice? Glad to see you on here. I just got done with this live, and I'm actually getting ready to jump off. But then I saw you pop in. I was like, no, I got to say hi to you real quick before I do jump off. Hope you're doing well. Hope the little baby is doing all right. Um, uh, I don't know if you're still. I mean, I'm sure you are. Right? I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're still doing this stuff. But guys, like I was mentioning, once you get started with this stuff, okay, yeah, but bro, help that I'm confusing marketing. Teach me. Um, yeah, that's a lot of the stuff that I talk about. Like I mean, if you check out, like if you are you on TikTok, Yaxi? If you are on TikTok, um, if you are on TikTok, besides, basically on all my different social media platforms, that is primarily what I talk about. So you can check out like a lot of you can go through the library of videos that I have here on YouTube and talking about like even this live that I just did. This live that I just did is going to be it's going to be saved on YouTube. Okay. So once I get off, right? Once I get off, what you want to do is definitely go watch this live, right? Rewatch this live, and you can fast forward through it. Watch it, and it will show you. It will show you all the things. Excuse me. It will show you the 5 steps, right? Like that. Well, it's not really 5 steps. It's 3 main steps, the 3 main things that you need to do, that you need to go about in order to start earning online. Okay, right? That's basically what I covered in this video, this live that I just did. Once I end it, is going to be available on here on the platform. So if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and do that, right? And also click that bell icon so that you're notified every single time I release a video. That is pretty much all I talk about, right, in general, for the most part. So if you watch a lot of the videos that I have, you can you can learn all this stuff. But if you want to get through, like if you want the fast lane, if you want to get everything, like a lot of stuff, so you're not searching left and right, and you want to go step by step, I do have a course as well, right? I do have a course, a free course that's available to you, by the way, that will show you the best way to go ahead and get started doing this stuff. And that free course, Yaxi, is available to you as well in the description below this video, right? If you're, watching on YouTube, I have it labeled there. It's really clear, like free course, right? You can get access to that, and it will show you how you can get started and everything that you need to do, right? And then if you want to go straight into, like, if you want, let's see, if I, yeah, the link, it's in the description below this video. It should be there on this live right now as you're watching. It should be there. And if it's not, it will be there once I close, once I end the live. But you should have a link below the video right now that you're watching. You should be able to see one there, and it gives you it clearly shows, right, the one that is the free course. And then I also have, there is also a paid course that you can get there that obviously will teach you a whole lot more, right? A whole lot more that you can get going with. It teaches you 15 different ways to make money, to earn an income online. But I wouldn't encourage you to try to do all 15 at once. You want to go through, you want to pick just one, and focus on that one, get good at it, right, get results from it. And then that's it. So you can check those out, right? If you want everything that is all step by step laid out for you, right, I've got that free course. It explains everything for you, right? But then there's also a paid one, right, which is, it's not my course. It is the same course that I learned how to do all this stuff, right? All this digital marketing and affiliate marketing stuff, right? And the good thing about that course is that it also has its own affiliate program, which will reward you with an 85% commission for every sale that you do generate. Okay. Is it available all country? In all country. I'm pretty sure, right? So are you talking about my, yeah, the Pico? I'm pretty sure it is, right? We have people from all over. It is available in your country, because I know that I've seen there are people in from Morocco. It is available. It is available for. It's just, you're just gonna have to go through. Like, you're gonna have to look at the different options that are available. Do you have? If you do have, is it PayPal? Yeah. If you have a PayPal in your country, you definitely will be able to get on board with that. Okay, so it is definitely available. It is definitely available in your country as well. There are people from all over the world. We have people from all over the world. Like I said, there's over 130, probably it's possibly even crossed 140,000. Well, it's probably at 130 something, 38,000 people in there, and we have people from all over the world. Okay, all over the world. So you should be able to get in. You should be able to get in there if that is something that you want. And by the way, if you do decide to get on while we're here on the live, right? That one of the things that I do, that I offer as a bonus for those who do join while we're on, is that I offer my mentorship for free, right? Which will enable you to have, which will get you my personal phone number, okay? And obviously, you're in a foreign country. You're in Ethiopia. I'm in the United States, but I'm pretty sure you're familiar with WhatsApp. We can definitely link up that way. We can communicate on WhatsApp that way, since so you don't have to worry about like getting like international calls and all that type of stuff, right? As long as you have an internet connection, which you clearly do because you're here on YouTube, we will, yeah, it is available to, yeah, which you clearly do, we will be able to communicate. Okay, so if you do decide that you want to get that, you will get me as a personal mentor, someone helping you as well, step by step, in addition to all the training and videos that you get inside the course, right? It's called DWA, Digital Wealth Academy, right? It's a, yep. And what yeah, that's that. Yeah, that is that. If you do decide that that's the route that you want to go, that is the amount that you, if you, it's just that you're in Ethiopia. I don't know that you're going to have any options for like payment plans or installments. But if you were in the US, they do have option. If you were like in the US, they do have options where you don't have to start with that upfront, and you can do little amounts every single month until you know pay it off. But there is the option for PayPal, right? So I don't know if you have that in your country or not, but that would be some place that you can also get started with as well. Welcome, John F. Welcome, guys. For those of you that are here, well, oh, John F. That why does that name sound familiar? I remember it. Oh, that clown. Okay, yeah. You have you're a funny dude, man. You're a very, very, very funny dude, John F. So that's all. Is that all you do? Like, is that all you do? You just let me see. Let's see. All right, so I'm on different flat. The link I see it's a villain country says I have paper. Oh, you do. There you go. So that's perfect. So you can get started with that, right? So yeah, that is an option. So you can use that if you want to. All right. What a joke. What is the joke? Like you even know like this dude. You are a very funny dude. Very funny dude. Sometimes I even wonder whether your internet doesn't even work properly. Uh, okay. Thanks for letting me know, John. Thanks for letting me know. So